Welcome to Screw the Commute, the entrepreneurial podcast dedicated to getting you out of the car and into the money, with your host, lifelong entrepreneur and multimillionaire, Tom Antion.
Hey everybody, it's Tom here with episode 910 of Screw the Commute podcast. Today we're going to talk about VPNs. This is a virtual private network that can do a lot of things for your business, keep your privacy, let you check things that you couldn't normally check, let you get to websites you couldn't get to sometimes because of country restrictions, all kinds of good stuff. Now, I also did episode 589 on this topic, which you want to listen to. There's a little bit of duplication, but there's a lot of other details on that episode. So anytime you want to get to a back episode, you go to screwthecommute.com/ and then the episode number. That other one was 589. Now, last episode was 909 on how to use quotations in your business. So check all those out. All right. Also, grab a copy of our automation ebook at screwthecommute.com/automate free and check out my mentor program, the longest running, most successful, most unique ever in the field of internet and digital marketing. And I triple dog dare people to challenge me on that. So that's at greatinternetmarketingtraining.com. All right. VPNs. Well, if you're interested in security for your business or even your personal stuff and privacy, this is one of the least expensive ways to go. Now, I did not say free, and I'm a big proponent of free stuff as long as it's good, but we do not want a free VPN because bad people set up VPNs just to grab your information because they can still see it. See, what happens is whenever you do anything online, your internet service provider can see and record all of it, every single bit of it. And then they sell that information. Why do you think hosting is so cheap? Because they grab information and they sell it a lot of times. So you got to really see the privacy policy of the companies you deal with. But if you're not doing anything bad, well, maybe you don't care about this kind of stuff. But a lot of people are very interested in privacy, even though they're not doing things bad. And also the other things that you can do with VPNs that you couldn't do if you didn't have one, which I'll get to in a minute. So what happens is when you do anything and you're hooked through a VPN, virtual private network, a paid one, by the way. Remember, I don't want a free one. I don't want a reputable paid one. It encrypts everything you do. It's kind of like puts everything you do in a tunnel that nobody else can get into except for you and wherever you're going. And you can have it on your cell phone, you can have it on your tablet, you can have it on your desktop, or all the above. You can have it, make your employees use it when they're out in the field or anywhere that you want private and secure information going back and forth. Now, if you don't do a good quality, reputable VPN, they can grab your information. They still get your information, all right? But you need to check their privacy policy to see if they sell it or give it away or what happens if a government entity comes after it. And it's still possible that, so I'm not suggesting you do nefarious and bad stuff with these things. I'm just saying that it still could get you if the government's coming after you. Okay, so don't do anything bad with these. But for the average person just doing business and wants to keep privacy of where the websites they visit and so forth, then this is a great option for you. Now, another good thing is that let's say you are at some restaurant or Starbucks on their public Wi-Fi. Well, you are totally susceptible to getting your stuff grabbed. The person sitting next to you could be the biggest hacker on earth and be grabbing everything that you do. So what do? Well, you log into your VPN and you just cut all that hassle out of there. Let's see. Another thing with VPNs is entities can't tell where you're located. And this drives Google crazy because they want to feed you ads in part based on where you are. And maybe you don't want to get ads from where you are. Maybe for business purpose, you want to have ads. You want to see ads. Let's say you were based or you're based in Virginia Beach, where I'm at. But let's say I had a campaign I wanted to target Los Angeles, and I wanted to see what other kind of ads are being shown in Los Angeles. Well, since I'm in Virginia Beach, if I just log on to my computer, I'm going to get fed ads based on the fact that I'm in Virginia Beach. What do you do about it? Well, you log on to your VPN, and see, your VPN allows you to hook through IP addresses and networks all around the world. So if I picked an IP address, I log onto my VPN, and it gives me all these, sometimes hundreds of places to log in through. Then I log in from one near Los Angeles, and then I start seeing ads and seeing things that are based in Los Angeles. So that's a perfectly legitimate business use for this. Now I've had clients in China that couldn't get to certain websites because they're locked off from with China. So they logged onto a VPN, they bypassed all those restrictions and got to see the websites that they wanted to. Maybe you want to watch a TV show that's not in your area, or a sports game or something that's not being shown where you are. Log into a VPN somewhere else where it's being shown, and you can watch it. So you're bypassing these blocks and so forth. Now, the downside to this, it is going to slow you down a little bit. So when you purchase a VPN, and episode 589 has a bunch of review sites for VPNs. So you want to check that out, episode 589, screwthecommute.com/589. Make sure it's fast, the fastest one you can get, because it naturally is going to slow you down. Also, make sure you can have like maybe 5 or more connections at one time, because if you only have one connection, if you want to switch from your cell phone to your tablet or cell phone to your desktop or any of those combinations, you got to log off and log back in. So you want to have multiple things that can be connected at once to your VPN, and make sure they have loads and loads of IP addresses, so it allows you to check in or pretend to be many different places. So this is an inexpensive way, not free. Don't get the free ones. And also make sure you check those review sites to double check everything to make sure you get a good VPN. But it'll really help your business, very inexpensive, and gives you a lot of flexibility and security, especially if you're mobile, using mobile Wi-Fi, other people's Wi-Fis. You're just a sitting duck if you do that without a VPN. All right, well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Check out my mentor program, greatinternetmarketingtraining.com, and I will catch you on the next episode. See you later.